terrifying.
Terrifying indeed, but ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 2 in this best of 3 series, confirmed by the UGC admin himself. We're going to have this game lineup after you saw the last game. My goodness, it was heart-teasy, off to a rocky start, but after that rocky start, they just jumped to the top of Mount Everest, 22-12 in 19 minutes. Rhythm fell off just a little bit sooner than they thought they would. First bands are going out, and ladies and gentlemen, you were flying high in the Dota 2 Killcopter. This is brought to you by me. My name is Brushfire. I'm joined today by my aerial gunner, Logan. He's going to be the Joojkins, and Technoman, who is our current demoted, promoted stats man. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on behalf of UGC League. If you like UGC League and you want to hear more about it, learn more about it, check out all those little annotations below the broadcasting window. Facebook, Twitter. There's a website. You can participate in tournaments with all of these great teams that you were seeing right here, because Season 1 is going to be starting very soon.
I have a question.
Man, I don't know who this Lampercat team is. Lampercat +4, but they seem to have some of the similar players as a game I feel like we casted recently.
I believe what's going on here is Lampercat +4 is the Bizarro World equivalent of McGow +4 Legends, another UGC team that we've seen play in recent memory.
I believe that was last week.
It was last week.
I have a question.
Tidehunter. I like Tidehunter. He's fun.
Given the current death ball sort of meta that's becoming radically popular, why waste a ban on Lycan? Because he's more of a split-pushing hero, isn't he? Whereas
never seen a proper Lycan death ball, have you?
Yeah, he becomes a very fast, very angry, very rabid, very flea-infested death ball. Miley Cyrus rides on his shoulders and he bursts through any wall or base that any team puts up against him.
That was such a reach. Is this Mad TV? Really Did I go to Mad where we randomly throw celebrity references into everything to make it a joke?
Yes.
Yes, Kim Kardashian.
Hashtag Robin Williams.
Spelled ROBBIN. Yeah. As in robbing.
It's terrible. First bans have gone out to Doom, Shadow Shaman over on Lampercat, which is going to be your Heart TZ team. And then the first bans are going to be over to Lycan and Faceless Void on Team Rhythm. Death Prophet, Skywrath Mage getting picked up by Team Rhythm Logs. What do you think of that wombo combo right there?
The Skywrath's definitely a very good pickup. It's very good against Tidehunter, in my opinion. Because the cast point on Ancient Steel is so low that you can, if you're quick, you can get Tidehunter before he's able to Ravage when he blinks.
Mm-hmm. And well, that's the problem with it. Ravage does have a bit of a wind-up on it. It's not much. He's got like a, yeah, and that's when all of the tentacles come out and they grope you. That's not fun.
I think it's like a 0.3 or 0.5 second cast point.
And as you saw in the international, people have ridiculous reaction times on this. I'm talking they're on some sort of, like, what was that? What was that thing? The drug from Limitless. That's what they've got going on with them, because I could not keep up with that. I'm like, whoa.
I think that's just Riddlin.
Oh. Go figure. Earthshaker getting picked up with Tidehunter. What do you think of that?
I really like Earthshaker and Tidehunter. They're both very good for giving you some good team fight build early on. It really depends on how they're gonna do these lanes, though. Tidehunter's obviously gonna be the off lane unless they try to pull something a little weird. You know, he's been shopped around in all the different lanes over the years, but off lane's really where he belongs. It really matters what they pick up for their tri-lane.
Well, Venomancer and Razor have both been banned out by Heart TZ. Viper getting the axe by Team Rhythm. Who do you think are our third or fourth picks are going to be coming out of either of these teams?
I would very much like to see an Ursa on Lampercat. You see a lot of Ursa these days. It's very good. Very good hero. And he also works great with Earthshaker. But who do I think they'll actually pick?
Nature's Prophet.
No, I don't think that.
They have a now hear them out, because they do have the startings of a very push heavy lineup over on Team Rhythm. Like when you got Death Prophet, you've got, if you combine that with Nature's Prophet, that's one of the scariest split pushes imaginable. Death Prophet pops Exorcism, and then suddenly every tower is gone.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a Brewmaster here.
That would be a good pickup.
He did.
There's
make
also
it past
the
ban phase.
DK and the Centaur that are in the super beef tier. That's really popular right now.
Witch Doctor.
We'll see a Witch Doctor pick up right there by Lampercat Heart TZ. They're playing with my heartstrings. Rhythm, though, 4th pick now. They've banned out Ancient Apparition, so what do you think they're going to be doing with their 4th pick?
Got both of their supports now, so I'd like to see.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
They need a carry. I don't think they'll try the Weaver though.
I think they do well to take a silencer carry. You know, I personally am a big fan of the silencer carry.
I don't think you'll see it though.
It's very good against what Lampercat's got so far.
10 seconds.
We've still got
They're
Marana
all
in the
about
pool.
throwing down their spells.
Now, this is bad because... Haha! The fates have conspired against you, Jenks, as I predicted the Marana pick will happen right there. Meepo getting picked
boy, it's
up.
the Meepo.
Oh, man, this is going to be a fun game right here. Meepo...
Probably a Meepo mid, I would say. So, still got room for a carry here.
Carry Lich. Make it a thing!
It's not going to...
They-
It's impossible for him
Come on,
to carry.
at least try to come up
5
with a
seconds
guess that's
remaining.
not terrible.
Well, they have to ban something out first, so...
What I think
ban
would
out
be a
Centaur,
good idea would
maybe?
be
No, banning the
maybe a
Weaver.
Lifestealer actually.
Why would you ban Weaver? Ah, they banned the Lich.
Team
See? See, they were thinking the same as me.
No, they weren't. They were thinking a support Lich and a carry Wraith King.
Or carry Marana. It happens. Sort of unexpectedly and suddenly, and then you realize she picked up Desolator somewhere along the way. And hurts. A lot.
It really doesn't hurt that much.
Uh,
It's just Marana.
10 seconds.
well,
remaining.
Earthshaker, Witch Doctor, all of them are very
5
squish.
seconds remaining.
So Deso actually works really well against them. Meepo. Ooh.
Ember Spirit.
Dire team pick.
They got a heck of a lot of squish on Rhythm. Other than Wraith King, they're pretty easy to kill. I think Meepo's gonna have a fun game.
True, but then they gotta worry about Ember Spirit showing up and being 3 Battle Fury.
That's not even a thing you have to worry about these days.
If that happens, I'll give you 4 Immortals.
10 seconds
Ooh.
remaining.
But if it doesn't, you have to give me 4 Immortals.
5 seconds
I don't
remaining.
even have 4 Immortals.
Well, that's a shame, because that means you're going to have to go pay money to get 4 Immortals.
Yeah, that is how it works.
That
You already
is
agreed.
not a thing that it works with how.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, the
already
Dota 2
agreed.
Killcopter does break kneecaps.
The Dota 2 Killcopter is a binding agreement. Any bets even slightly made are fully made.
This is terrible.
They're fully made? Is that the phrase we're going with?
Yes. They are legally binding.
There we go. That's the lawyer language I come to expect
So
from my
we're
cohorts.
gonna take your house. We're gonna take your house.
Fairly certain no court in the land would accept that as a reasonable trade-off for a $7 item.
Nah, man, I one time built a courthouse. They're totally in my court right now, as it were.
So
The ball is
wait,
in my court.
house.
They don't call him
Your
Joojkins for
courthouse.
nothing.
Oh my god, an actual joke. Ah, ladies and gentlemen, it's a first.
And now we are taking a very long time to pick out the last pick on Heart Teasy. Who do you think we're gonna be seeing?
Yep, taking a very long time
Lion?
to pick up a lifestealer or an Ursa or something cool. What?
Is Warlock cool?
What? What even?
No, what's wrong with what's wrong with Warlocks? He's definitely a silencer.
He's
What?
also a lion. I was thinking
What?
first to deal with the Ember Spirit or the Skywrath, but a Warlock has
they
a
just went
good
full
CC.
fight. No farmy warmy Renos.
No farmy warmy Renos, ladies and gentlemen. That's what's going to be happening.
Ember
here.
Spirit, no battle fury Renos.
And it's actually funny you mentioned that because as soon as you did Execution 2 minutes ago, or 2 minutes from now, we'll see that they are indeed all that team
Prepare
fight.
for battle.
Ladies and gentlemen, over on Rhythm, we've got ourselves Smoker on the Wraith King, Mr. Skittles trademarked on the Ember Spirit, ISC is going to be playing your Skywrath Mage, Lakai is going to be playing your Death Prophet, and One Asian will be playing your Smoked Up and ready to go Murata. Who do we have over on Lampercat +4? Technoman.
We have Limimur on our Warlock, followed closely by Defijiguki as our Meepo. We're going to have Blind RL on Earthshaker, followed by Dynamosaurus on our Witch Doctor. And Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion's going to be bringing up the rear on Tidehunter.
Tidehunter indeed. Let's see what's going to be happening here. We have a huge
Big
fight
battle.
breaking out already. Defenjigeki, no! You're in a bad spot! You're done! It's over! First blood! ISC picking that one up. Huge.
GG already.
Meepo.
Okay, here's a bit of a technical advice for maybe some people who don't know. Tidehunter, don't buy Stout Shield or any kind of damage
The battle
blocking item
begins.
on Tidehunter. Do you know why?
Kraken Shield.
Kraken Shell?
Kraken Shell does not stack with damage block. Don't do it, people. It's bad.
Well, it practically says that on the item.
It literally says that on the skill.
Yes. Kraken Shell does not stack with items that provide damage block.
Don't do it.
All right, so
It's
now
bad.
over in mid, we've got Blind IRL, who's going to be on your Earthshaker, going up against Mr. Skittles, your Ember Spirit. I think we can all agree that Ember Spirit has got a much easier time in this lane to farm than Earthshaker does.
I would say that definitely, yes.
I would expect. Well, I would say first blood, but I'm thinking it's going to be more like second or third blood.
Easy blood.
Easy blood, easy rares, easy life.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you enjoy yourself some easy life, why not take part in one of the coming UGC Team Fortress 2 or Dota 2 tournaments?
Why, I believe the signups for the Season 1 Dota 2 tournament started today.
Oh, well, you are correct about that. So head on over to UGCLeague.com, sign up for that nice Dota 2 tournament, and get yourself in the running for some sweet prizes and awesome giveaways that are going to be happening later this year.
You guys are so deliciously deadpan when you know.
No,
hawk
sir, I mean
stuff.
every word of that. I mean every word of that. UGC Life, UGC Rares.
UGC gift me rares.
Also, UGC wards.
Yeah,
Mm.
you're not supposed to talk about that.
Yeah, that's says he told you not to talk about that, Jenkins.
Stupid.
You idiot.
I'm a great secret keeper.
No, you're not. Especially when you're explicitly told to keep something secret.
Now we've got a chase happening over on top lane. Lamemir is getting chased down pretty hard, but
jeez.
ISC,
They're all up in these
ISC
trees.
flying through there. He will tango up and get himself to safety after all was said and done. But gotta admit, the fear of whatever God is against Warlock has put fear in them.
Now, clearly what we have going on here in this top lane is a support Meepo in Witch Doctor and an
Carry
attempt
Warlock.
at a farming Warlock.
I like it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that Carry Warlock is the new meta. I'm going to call it right here. TI5, get ready. Carry Warlock is coming.
Can we do a throwback to last game where there was a farming Undying and it did not work at all? It was terrible, worthless idea.
The problem that happened there was that Undying needed about 10 to 13 more minutes of farming to come alive, as it were. Over in mid, Blind IRL's stunning up Mr. Skittles, getting the enchant totem, getting the stun out. He's going to try to take him down. Won't do it. 200 health. Walk away. Happy dappy. Fresh and fappy.
Fresh and Fappy is not my favorite brand of, dish soap. I can honestly say that.
Oh, Mr. Skittles and Blind IRL again trading fights, trading blows. Fun fact, over in Japan there is a fax machine company called Fappy.
Just sort of like
good.
Fappy.
That makes it so much better.
Dave, you know too much about Japan.
Funner fact, I lived there for 3 years, what do you want? Funner fact, people still use fax machines in Japan.
Oh,
Rotation,
Blind IRL
rotation,
is super dead.
rotation happened. Mr. Skittles is going to pick himself up. Easy Earthshaker with a rotation from One Asian and ISC. Marana Skywrath assist on that one. Meepo looking to get himself a little bit of a smoker here. He will get stunned up by Wraith King and go puff back to his own lines.
It's poof.
It is definitely poof.
It's poof.
That's a puff. It goes puff. That's a puff.
As a person who has played Meepo before, I can definitely say it's poof.
That's a puff.
Like, there's only 2 abilities on Meepo. Thank God. And
One of them is named Poof.
yes. The other is Earthbind, but we lovingly refer to it as Net because
All
it
right.
looks like a net.
Only because its name is Poof will I accept that, but it makes a puff
Its name
sound
is
effect.
literally Poof.
It's a puff sound effect though.
No, it's a Poof sound effect.
Oh, he didn't pull quite early enough to get the triple. Or maybe this would be a quadruple stack. Yeah, he couldn't quadruple stack this camp. This one. There is a lot of Meepo farm available here. Almost so much that I expected to kill him.
He needs one more level in Poof before he can farm it.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, he needs it to be farmed, like right now.
Nope.
That is a decent number of stacks, though. I mean, the hard camp is what, triple stacked? So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
we got
triple stacked.
triple stacks in 2 camps, medium and hard. That is a lot of golden experience there. Looks like we got... Yeah, we got a double stack in this camp, too. So we got 2 triples and a double stack. They are plotting to get the ever-living most out of their jungle.
Now,
Without actually having to jungle.
Now, unfortunately, this game's not quite as fast-paced as the last one, with just sort of a last-hitting war going on right now.
It's sort of to be expected, though. Even the last game didn't start out extremely exciting. We had some early game, like, aggressive warding. That was about the most to speak of. And then the tri-lanes sort of blew each other up for a little bit. And then the death ball started rolling. So I expect that we'll see some passive farming for a little bit.
Oh, Mr. Skittles getting rocked right there in mid lane. Blind IRL coming out of, well, it wasn't really nowhere. He just kind of stepped
Fog
down.
of war.
He just stepped out of the fog, was like, oh, slam, thank you, ma'am. Done. Also, fun fact, you're wrong, Logs. Stout Shield does actually stack with Kraken Shield. It was confirmed by a one Commander
Literally
Schwegs.
does not.
It was confirmed by Schwags.
It says literally in the item description, it doesn't fucking do it.
Well, you can fight him all you want. Anyway, bottom lane, Rock Paper Scissors Champion getting exercised pretty hard. Fatfish running hard, trying to get out of there. Meanwhile, Warlock is going to take down Wraith King, but then Defigigiki comes out of nowhere. There goes the poof. He's out. Meepo done.
Yeah, not a whole lot. Like, they dropped the ult to kill Wraith King. And got about a 3-man stun. It was actually really good. Skywrath Mage got really low.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But that was about it. He didn't have anything he was chained to, or I should say searing bonded to.
Dire's bottom
It's
tower
fatal
is under
bonds,
attack.
actually.
Alright, Lamemir getting gone in on the cast comes out, but then Defigigiki comes in with the poof! Not going to be a lot of damage right there. Defigigiki going to get dunked. There he goes, Meeponed, as it were. And a 1-for-1 exchange between Wraith King and Meepo between these two teams.
Warlock's certainly had a pretty decent amount of gold. He's probably going to just go ahead and get his point booster right now. Yep, he's sending the courier straight to the secret shop.
Yeah,
Death Prophet's
do you
having a
think
little
about this
trouble on
Meepo?
bottom, and she's going to get picked up by Rock Paper Scissors Champion.
Assist by Blind IRL. Good call, my friend. Good call.
Yeah, what do you think about this Meepo play right now? He doesn't really seem to have a spot. He's pulled the jungle to the point where he can't actually farm it anymore. And he went in for an engagement there. He didn't even get a kill. He fed a kill away and
is under attack.
was generally not great.
Well, Meepo as a support, personally, in my opinion, it's not that good. I think he fits the carry role a lot better.
I do agree with that. I
think they would have been better to put him mid instead of the Earthshaker. He would have had a better time.
I concur with that. I see why they picked him. He's really good counter push. He's got a global presence. But right now, he's just too weak, and he keeps trying to look for engagements, and it's just not enough.
Earthshaker currently has 1,500 gold saved up. He looks like he is trying to go for that Blink Dagger.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going for the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, early blink with Echo Slam is a great thing.
Tidehunter's a little behind on his items, actually. It's a little surprising.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
probably
almost a
because
blink,
he's not
though.
as tanky as he thinks he is, because that Stout Shield doesn't work.
Well, it just doesn't stack.
No, it does not work. Kraken Shell, after level 2, does the same amount of block.
Hold the phone, gentlemen. A fight breaking out top lane. ISC being chased by 2 Defigigikis. 1 Asian being chased as well. The cast goes out. That's going to be enough to stun out both of them. This could be the end of those 2. That will be the end. Big Echo Slam comes in. Mr. Skill's now being chased out. He has got... a tower and 2 heroes.
Still a decent turnaround, and that would be a remnant,
Dire's
a fire
bottom
remnant
tower
that
is
he
under
jumped
attack.
to. Good escapability on Ember Spirit. Unless you've got him silenced or
Dire's
stunned
bottom
up,
tower
you
has
don't
fallen.
have a dead Ember
Dire's
Spirit.
middle
So I
tower
think
is
that
under
was
attack.
wise for them to try and
Radiant's top tower
force
is
the
under
jump
attack.
to drive him away, because he has really good harass. Or he would if he had any levels in Sleight of Fist. Well, alright
Dire's
then.
bottom tower is under attack.
Defigigiki is trying to get them puffs. So much money.
He's actually doing alright. I'm surprised he's attempting this without some form of lifesteal. Usually we see like Vladimir's offering on Amiibo if he's going to go for...
A nice preemptive wall off coming out from Blind IRL. Going to seal off that rotation that was possibly coming out from Lakai.
Wow, that is like a quad, maybe even 5-stack hard camp right there. Let's see, we got 3 Hellbears, or Wild Wing. Oh, I'm sorry, they're Hellbear Smashers now.
Oh, Defigigeki, what are you doing with your life, homie?
Yeah, that's a 5-stack right there.
Oh, he's just barely able to do it. So much lost right there. He will pick up the Blink Dagger, though. Meanwhile, mid lane, Dynamosaurus and Blind IRL being chased out. The Blink comes off. Big heal comes out from his buddy. We're going to see a pick up on Ember Spirit. The cast goes out. Rock, Paper, Scissors champion getting slowed to a crawl. But not much else will come from this skirmish. Blind IRL rotate top, along with Defigigeki.
Smoker might be in trouble here.
Double blink! Double blink! Did you just see that? Double blink, double poof, blind IRL, Defigigeki. Word life.
Word life.
Yeah, that happened.
You can't see him, man. His time is now.
Really strong play here, and he's only level 9. Early Blink Daggers coming up on pretty much everyone on Dire at this point.
Blink Dagger is a super
Radiant's middle
strong.
tower is under attack.
What was that about Meepo not doing so well? He's doing pretty well, I think.
He wasn't doing very well, but honestly, that Blink Dagger was really good, and they definitely weren't expecting Meepo. And when he doesn't have to just sort of waddle up to you and try and smack you in the face with his sword/shovel, it kind of makes a huge difference for him.
I think you just underestimate how fast that Meepo can really get.
Skirmish possibly breaking out over here on mid lane. A big Warlock Golem coming out to stun up Smoker. Smoker is going to dip down quick. The Exorcism is still going off. Lakai is trying to drain down Dynamosaurus. Dynamosaurus is going to go down. Blind IRL trying to get that Chaos no Chaos Dunk today, sir. Lememur needs to get out of there. He will get picked off by the Skywrath Mage. Now all that's left is Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. Meepo is off on his lonesome, not doing anything. Oh, no, there goes Rock, Paper, Scissors champion. Meepo, stay out of there, homie. Stay out of there. No, stay in there. Stay in there. Defigigeki. Defigigeki showing up. No, he's not. He's dead.
Rare.
That's rest and relaxation.
Rare. Independent.
I can't even read. I'm not even reading that. Not enough.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace.
Rip in peace. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad we're doing that joke. I'm gonna refer to the manual, but I'm fairly certain it says jokes are supposed to be laughed.
Oh,
I don't know.
Blind IRL did a nice wall off on Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit though had a Revenant just kind of hanging out in the back. Or Remnant, excuse me. Remnant. I said it. I said a Remnant. He had a Remnant in the back for background, so he leapt to it as soon as Blind came in with the hit. Almost got the kill, or Shaker did, but quick thinking and good planning won the day that day.
The Revenant is Razor, the Lightning Revenant.
Radiant's
Rock, paper, scissors, bottom.
Oh, rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. What are you doing? What are you doing with that double? What do you even care? Walk out of here, you big fish man. Walk out of here.
Yeah, his ult came off cooldown. I'm thinking pretty much right in the middle of that fight. And wow, what a turnaround.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
We're going to see more pushing coming out from Lampercat. Heart TZ picking up possibly another tower right here. There is a fortification glyph available to Rhythm, but we don't know if they're going to be able to take this tower. Looks like they are going to be able to do it, though.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yep,
is under
there it goes.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
has
two,
fallen.
well, I would say 2 Meepos, but it's 1 Meepo and a siege creep, so good enough.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Earthshaker's going to try and push out mid, but he just doesn't really have the creep wave for it, and we're going to see Death Prophet rotate here.
Mid lane right now, right position champion getting a nice crypt swarm to the back. Not much else is going to come from that one. They are still playing playing the fog of war as best they can, trying to keep this level 1 tower in mid alive.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, up top,
Radiant's bottom
Technoman
tower is
continues
under
his
attack.
relentless push towards personal glory of the Ancients. Can't use the personal glory fortress joke here because this is not Team Fortress. Unfortunate.
Lakai popped his ultimate, so they're kind of having to push in mid.
They have committed to the push. Mr. Skittles walled off from everything. The arrow goes out, will hit Blind IRL. Blind IRL getting slowly healed up. Lemimir, though, in a bad spot. He will pop the Warlock Golem. It will be enough to stave off just a little bit. Lakai dipping down into the trees to get away. Technoman has joined the fight now, though. Going to chase after that Skywrath Mage. The net goes out. Nobody was home. Technoman will get poofed down. Sad face. Very good thinking right there from Mr. Skittles, who picked up that kill. Arrow goes out, picks up Dynamosaurus.
Oh, Blind IRL.
Blind IRL, you're in a bad spot. You need to get out of there, homie. Oh, nice blink from Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion. He will pick up Wraith King for his troubles.
Wraith King only had about 5 more seconds on his ultimate, too. So he's a sad, sad Wraith King.
He is a sad panda indeed. There will go the tower right there. Blind IRL blinking in for the tower shot. Holy crap, what a Ravage coming out for Rock, Paper, Scissors Champion. And he gets a Marauder too. Triple. No,
Ultra.
Holy crap. Walk into a room, be like, what?
Walk into a room, be like what? I think we have a new topic for a certain call.
I walk into the function uninvited like what?
You know, I was a little worried there for a second because they had like Skywrath here, Death Prophet here, and they just sort of split. And all the ultimates from Dire kind of went here, except for Ravage. And I was worried that they had just sort of thrown everything away. But it looks like in the end, all they really needed was the Ravage and an Earthshaker Echo Slam.
That Ravage was so clutch too. You saw it come in. Earthshaker was surrounded on all sides. Blind IRL was fighting for his life. He had almost no health. Ravage came in, picked up Ember Spirit, picked up Barana, picked up Death Prophet, and was able to disperse them just long enough to reestablish dominance in that fight.
Yeah,
We got a DD room bottom. Earthshaker's
and the Meepos are coming for it.
No, Earthshaker went and got it.
Oh, and a nice grab by Technoman on E. Is it I or L? I think it's L. I think it's I. ISC.
What? It's I. It's I.
It's I. ISC. Interiors, crocodile,
Alligator.
Calligator.
It's not interior crocodile alligator as much as you want it to be. And I want it to be.
The exorcism comes out from Lakai. They are committing to this push in
Echo
top
slams
lane.
up.
Oh, is the blink? There goes the blink, the Echo Slam. Bam, Lakai getting beasted down. The tower will go down, but they will be laughing last here. Mr. Skittles unintentionally popping that remnant just a little bit too soon. He rims in. That's going to be it. The fire chains. They want it. Bam! Fisher Price. Milton Bradley.
Not Milton Bradley.
Is that what we're doing?
Is this what you call joke, Dave?
No, it's not a joke. I was so stunned by what happened. I couldn't think of anything but Milton Bradley toys.
Really? Because those were companies.
Meanwhile,
wasted Skywrath ult.
Wasted Wrath King ult.
Wrath King.
Wraith King.
Good.
Oh damn, that was just awful. One Asian
Come
getting
back,
stunned up.
Marana.
Technoman going in. No, that will be all she wrote right there. This is gonna be it. 4-man wipe. This could be a 5-man. Lakai coming in. No, run Lakai. This is bad. You don't want to be in there. The net goes out. Oh, Yule's Scepter. Not enough. Nets again. Done. 5-man wipe. Ouch. That is not fun.
Middle tower is under attack.
Dire might lose middle here. They've got a large wave here, including a siege creep, pushing on it. It's going to take some serious damage.
It's not gonna be enough to like really lose the tower though, because the tower has plenty of health.
Oh, they're gonna call GG.
They're gonna call the G's right there, and that's gonna be all she wrote. This best of 2. That best of 2 is gonna go to our good friends over on Heart TZ. I can't believe how well they fought that second game. 25-11 at 22 minutes. Outstanding. Stand by. We might have an interview coming up here in just a second with, I believe, Lamemer.
I believe he said he wanted to, yeah.
I believe he did. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen.
I believe.
I believe
in a thing called love.
I knew that was coming next. I just didn't want to be the one.
You didn't want to be the one.
I didn't want to be the one.
You can be my only one.
I can be your hero, baby. Whoever's the king of the call,
God damn it, I knew that was coming.
Press the call button, whoever.
Press the call button.
Ah,
Jinx.
it's not me.
Oh, okay. Everybody leave the call.
And away.
Are we back? Are we back? Are we ready to go?
Back. We're back.
Awesome. All right. Lamemer, I gotta say, that was a great game. Those are fun games to watch right there. You put on a spectacular show both times around.
Yeah.
He said, yeah. It's modest, too. Lamemer is quite modest. Sir, how do you feel about that? You took this playoff game, and you took it well. How do you feel about your victory, sir?
Feel pretty good. Think we can do it again. Yeah.
Just do you think you can do it again?
Yeah.
Now, I have a very important question. What was the thinking behind choosing a farming warlock second game?
We saw MVP Phoenix do it at the international wildcard game, and we thought it was sick, and so we just felt like it.
Huh. I did not see that one. Didn't see that game.
It was... They beat VP with it? Yeah.
Oh, fun. So you decided that, you know, it happened in the international. It was ridiculous enough. It just might work.
We had faith.
We had faith. The base Dafijigiki was at your side during that one.
Yep.
Now, with that first game, it started off. It wasn't quite your game. You guys were trailing for about 10 minutes. What made your team come back from that deficit that you had, and then basically come back and win it all?
Well, they had an Undying, which is a super early game hero, and their only scaling hero is a Weaver, which we were pretty sure was going to lose to the DK.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened, and then... So, the trialing was, like, winning for them, but it wasn't winning
It's
that
not
much.
enough.
Yeah.
It's not enough to win the game.
Yeah.
Now, with that in mind, did that affect your decisions for your draft in the game too?
Not really. The one thing we got out of it was that we knew they were going to go aggro, because that was just something we knew they liked to do from game one.
Right.
So we just kind of drafted around that, tried to get a tri-lane that could either fight it or like run.
So, with that said, you're going into you're going to be going to the finals here shortly. What do you think? What's your mindset? Do you think you're going to be able to take this victory, or do you think you're going to be able to? You're going to just run in there, do your thing, or are you going to play it humble?
We're just gonna do it. We're gonna win. It's gonna be good.
You do have Dafijigiki on your side, so I gotta say he is our favorite player in the UGC right now, at least for me. So that might be a bit of a misnomer. Is
When he says "our," he really means me.
Hey,
as in Brushfire.
Hey, don't be telling my secrets, man. I want to stay cool, all right? So is there anything you'd like to say to any of your prospective fans or future opponents before we go, sir?
Shout out to Anish, Scientific, Robertus, Bonksa, Young Lean, Froggy Fresh, yeah.
All them?
Yep, that's it.
That sounds like a lineup you would see at a rave. Not gonna lie.
It's pretty good.
Coming out from the new album, DJ Froggy Fresh. But sir, thank you for joining us, Lemimra. I do appreciate it. We hope to get to cast your game again in the later part of the playoffs, and any future games you've got. I assume you're going to be signing up for Season 1 here coming soon, yeah?
Yeah, probably.
Excellent, excellent, sir. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. We're going to let you go and get back to your evening. Thank you very much for putting on a spectacular show for everyone here at the UGC.
Yeah. Thanks for interviewing me.
No problem, sir. No problem. You come back anytime, my friend. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us here at the Dota 2. A best of 3, 2 games is going to be the victor, and that's exactly what HeartTZ got. Very well done by those guys. Someday we will interview Defingigiki, but until then, he is our silent guardian, our dark knight, as it were. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for joining us here for this Grapefruit Technique versus Team Rhythm game. Thanks to UGC for having us, letting us cast these wonderful games. Thanks to all of you guys for joining us here today. I'm going to go down the list of people that are joined us in this chat. Let me see what we got. We got Second Half Blood, 9tap, Almond Witch, Bottleface, Dynamosaurus, Gulfin, Happy Wasad, Colsoria Lampercat, Major Mistakes, Mr. Anderson 3, Mr. Figman, Official Tofu, Robert US Amor, Royce09, Simtex HD, Rex Z, and Yago8397. Gentlemen, you guys, ladies and gentlemen, you guys are the best. Thank you very much for joining us. If you like us, and you want to listen to some more video game prattle, go to twitch.tv/thebrushfire. Send us a little follow right there. We play all kinds of video games, Payday, Dota, all that good stuff, and we have great amounts of times and fun there as well. Facebook.com/Overclocked After Dark if you want to learn more about the Overclocked After Dark podcast, which is the official, unofficial podcast of Overclocked Remix and the video game remixing scene in general. Happens every, what is it, Monday night now? Monday night at 8 o'clock at nighthorsemedia.com. YouTube.com/nighthorsemedia for more video game funness that happens from there. And give some shout outs to our good friends over at the UGC. There's lots of buttons down there. Follow them all. Tell them, hey, we love you. For all of us here at the Dota 2 Killcopter, thank you very much for joining us tonight. You have a good one, and we'll see you next game.